Hi everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. As you can see, I'm not at home. We're doing a little staycation, if you will. We found this beautiful hotel. I can't wait to show you. And also, I can't wait to get into this book, because besides the staycation, this video is mainly going to be a reading vlog. As a fantasy reader, I'm for the first time getting into another genre. And also, I'm buddy reading this vlog with another YouTuber. We started talking and we had the idea to buddy read a book and vlog it. Yeah, so that's the plan for this video, reading this book, hang out at this beautiful hotel, just have a great time. Starting the book, and my view is so beautiful. I'm just overlooking the gardens of the castle hotel, and there's a little forest area, and I'm here about to start a new book. Life is pretty amazing right now, and this little guy is keeping me company. Kind of cute, but also kind of scary. Okay, now he's backing away. Will he kill himself? No. Flattering angle, but it's the only place I can put you here in this bathroom, by the way. This bathroom is really cute. Anyway, so it's much later and we're about to go for dinner, which is why I chose this cute pink summer dress. I've spent the whole day just reading outside, so I thought I can share my first thoughts on the book while getting ready for dinner. I have this teeny tiny hair straightener with me, which we'll have to do. So I was afraid going into this book at first, just because I really only read fantasy, not only, but mostly, because whenever I try to go more into like a romance book, which I don't even know if the Conditions of Will is considered a romance book, because I went into it completely blind. So whenever I try to pick up a book that it's more in the general direction of romance, I just don't feel hooked. I don't know, if it's a fantasy world and there's, I don't know, dragons and magic, I'm immediately hooked and I cannot put the book down. Whereas when it's one of these like more romance tropes, like someone gets divorced, someone moves into a new city. So the books I tried to read so far just never hooked me. I was always bored so quickly. But with this book, it was actually completely different. It had my interest from the very first page. And now I'm at page 70, still hooked. I even started annotating the book. I guess I just always read the wrong romance books. Anyway, so our main character her name is Georgia, and she studies psychology and is really good at detecting people's emotions just by their body language. And that happens a lot, like almost on every page she will like describe how someone twitches a muscle somewhere or does like something really subtle that she gets like information from. Anyway, so her dad dies, which is not sad as she's not super close with her dad or anything, and that's the point where she actually goes home and like faces childhood stuff, childhood trauma that has been going on. And also at home her brother brings someone who I guess is going to be our love interest. His name is Sam, and he and Georgia start flirting almost immediately. But also I'm not that far in the book, so I have no idea if they are going to end up together or if there will be plot twists. Anyways, just to say that I'm really enjoying the book so far, that I started annotating the book, and that I'm going out for dinner next. Now for makeup, I'm debating if I should like show you my makeup because it's like hilariously simple. So most of the times I will only use some sort of bronzing stick and some sort of highlighter, and I use the bronzing stick, which is just like a new dark bronzy color. I use that for my lips, I use it for my cheeks, for my eyelid, brush it out. Then I take some highlighter, it's just like this creamy one. First of all on the tip of the nose, cheek like quite high. And because it's dinner time, I'm using the tiniest bit of mascara, and that's the makeup. By the way, I don't want to be that girl who's like, oh, I'm using so minimal makeup. I would actually love to know more about makeup, because I don't know, I think it's really fun like to play with the features you have, artisty in a way even. I'm so excited for dinner and I think we should go. days later, I'm back home, obviously, and I finished the book. So what's left for this video is to give you my rating of the book, spoiler-free, of course, as well as show you some of my favorite quotes from this book. And then a really exciting package arrived yesterday. So as you know, I am buddy reading this book with another YouTuber, and both her and me, we create bookmarks. So she sent me some of her bookmarks and I sent her some of mine. So if you want to see what bookmarks I crafted and sent her, you have to check out her video, which is linked down below, of course. And now we're going to unpack the bookmarks she sent to me. I'm so excited. These are so pretty. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, look at the cute dragon. This is adorable. And I think I want to read Legends and Lattes next, and I think this is the perfect bookmark to go with that. Oh my gosh, and then the strawberries. Maybe you know that I'm obsessed with strawberries, so this is going to be my favorite for sure. But this one is so cute too. All of these are. Thank you so much, girl. I'm really happy about these and I'm going to get good use out of them. But now to my rating. I am giving this book 5 stars. I think since the Akota series, this is the first 5 stars I'm giving. I rarely give out 5 stars, but I just loved this book. Most of all for one reason, which is this book had me laughing out loud. Like I was genuinely laughing and having a good time while reading this book. I just had the best time reading, and maybe you can relate, but in some books, and this was one of those books, I just want to hang out with these characters. So I was just constantly like finding myself grabbing this book and yeah, just wanting to hang out, spend time with the characters. And then also the whole thing about Georgia being able to read body languages. I just found this so interesting. And I kept noticing that I, in real life, started to look more for body language in others, like in real situations. And I love when a book has an impact on real life. And I think it's just so interesting, and it enriched my life to be a little bit more aware of other people's body language. So these are the 3 reasons that I'm giving this book a really high rating. And then 5 stars, for me, it's just a feeling. Like if it's a 5 stars book, I just know. And this for me was a 5 stars book for sure. Also, I think I didn't show you the deckled edges yet. It has these really beautiful, like ripped kind of edges, deckled edges, I think it's called. But now, last but not least, I want to show you some of my favorite quotes. I'm choosing ones that are spoiler-free, obviously, but let's see. Okay, so here's one I really liked, and it says, I mean, we go to the same church, she pauses. I don't think we know the same God. Which really caught my attention, because I feel like when you say I'm religious or I'm spiritual, but the way you're religious and spiritual is so deeply individual and different for each one. So I think the sentence, we go to the same church, but I don't think we know the same God, is really on point to me. Okay, I want to share one more before we end this video, and this one is really, really good. It says, the nicest thing you can ever do for another human being is see them, and really see them. To be understood is one of the most base desires we as people have. And I feel this to be so, so true. Like the way I feel appreciated when someone really wants to know me or really sees me with everything that's part of me. I absolutely love this, and I think I'm going to let this be the outro of this video. I just really hope that you have someone in your life who really sees you, and I hope you give this book a chance. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was such a fun video to film. Feel free to subscribe and stick around to my channel, and I see you in the next one. Bye!